Hello and welcome to a full day of eating as a personal trainer. So I woke up this day at 6:30 a.m. and I started with a big glass of water since I was very thirsty. Sometimes I forget it, but today I just felt that I needed it, so I finished this whole glass of water. Then I put on my coffee. It's really important for me to have coffee first thing in the morning. I know it's not the healthiest to do that because of cortisol and such, but I just got used to doing it, so that's what I do. I take this Alpro oat milk. Normally I take almond milk or just regular cow's milk, but today I chose for oat milk. Then my breakfast will be a tortilla wrap with some lettuce or prepackaged salad that had to be eaten, and some light mayonnaise on it, and some eggs and tomatoes on the side. Then I got my mug because my coffee was about to be finished. And I'm just pouring my foamed milk into the mug. And as my coffee is brewing, I just took this sugar-free caramel syrup and used that one as well. Then I pour my coffee. Beautiful. Stir, stir, stir. And my first sip. Then I decided to prep my breakfast, so I'm just starting off with a little bit of butter. I normally just take a knife, and normally I would measure it out, but since I only have this spreadable butter, I took a little knife full of it. That's around 2 grams, but I didn't weigh it. It's important to weigh your oils and butters because those contain a lot of calories and it's easy to misjudge. Then I take 2 eggs. I will scramble it up. And meanwhile, I'm prepping the rest of the ingredients. Some red onion, I'm just chopping the onions finely, and I'm adding that to the hot pan. And excuse me for my loungewear, I also took some cherry tomatoes. This week was particularly cold in Budapest, Hungary, so I really had to wear the robe, else I would be freezing, and I also needed to do some laundry, hence I don't have long pants anymore. I'm just chopping up the tomatoes as well. Somehow look very grumpy in this shot. I guess I was very tired and hungry. I normally wake up hungry in the morning, so I took a tortilla sheet. I am weighing out some of the light mayonnaise. I normally use around 10 to 15 grams, and it's important to always weigh it out because it's easy to go over with the amount of mayonnaise you put on anything. Also use some sriracha mayo, which is a new find, and I'm absolutely obsessed with it. It's a little bit spicy, but I like it with my eggs and on my wraps. So as I said, I woke up early but still hungry. I normally have my last meal at around 7-8 o'clock, but somehow I just always wake up hungry. That was always the case with me. I like to have breakfast first thing in the morning, even if that means I have to wake up a little bit earlier. I also use this sliced cheese on my omelette. I just take out one slice. That's around 20 grams, and then I just put it in my omelette. Then I take the lettuce and take out a bunch on my wrap. Yeah, that's a little bit too much, as I noticed, and I put some back in. I will use it later today anyhow. but it's important to get your fiber from the vegetables, and in the wrap it actually tastes pretty okay. So then I put my scrambled eggs, or yeah, scrambled eggs on my wrap. And here comes the tricky part. I tried to roll it. Of course, this whole wheat wrap that I'm using kept breaking, so it's not gonna be the prettiest sight. And I also forgot to grill it, so it's just pretty plain and doesn't look that good, but it was actually pretty tasty. Then around 10 a.m. I had a morning snack. I was already at work, so hence the quality of the video. I took this capsule from Nespresso and I just made myself a black coffee. At work normally I drink my coffee black, this way I'm also sparing a little bit of calories. I like to put some sweetener through there. This is just liquid vanilla sweetener. And what I brought today was this bread pudding that I just found this recipe online to use up some leftover bread that I was just too stale to eat. So for my lunch I will be having some chicken curry that I cooked up last weekend, and I just put them in a vacuum bag and stored it in the freezer until now. Thank you, fast Anna. And I will be having it with some rice and some added vegetables on the side, which I will show in a second. But I first have to change around the portion sizes because I made a little bit too much rice the other day, and then I thought that I will be having 200 grams of rice with this one, but then I decided to just have 100 grams of rice, and then from the two portions I will actually be making a third portion, and basically the third of this chicken curry, 100 grams of rice and a little bit of extra vegetables on the side, and that will be my lunch. So the chicken curry has chicken, chickpeas, and some parsley and tomato paste and some cooking cream. It has chicken thighs again because I just like it better. I like how it tastes, the consistency. To me, chicken breast is a lot of times a little bit too dry. And in the curries with like that's a little bit more hearty foods, I prefer chicken thighs. These are like chicken thigh fillets. Normally I don't mind chicken breast as like a steak or in like gyros or something, but with like curries and stuff I prefer chicken thighs, even if it's a little bit higher in calories. Now I'm just gonna like take this into 3 portions. This is 700 grams, so that would mean that so this is 1 portion that will be my lunch tomorrow. Maybe I did a mistake with the math, because now it seems a lot less. Also less chicken. This is 150 grams. Something was off with the math, which, knowing myself, no surprise there. Anyhow, what I will do is that I will reopen this other container and take out some chicken pieces that I can get to get that 50 grams. And then almost one more. I'm making a huge mess here and it's done. So that's that. Then I have my lunches for the next 2 days. Then let's pop this one into the microwave and then I can eat finally. So if I look really wiped out, that's because I'm pretty tired. I just spent like the last 2 hours cooking and batch cooking for the next week, or I should say coming weeks. Normally I do this on the weekends, but since I'm gonna have busy weekends ahead of me and I'm doing a little bit of traveling later in 2 weeks, then I just figured that it's better to just stack the freezer with some pre-packed lunch foods. So basically I made a big pot of chili that's enough for 8 portions, and I batch cooked a curry that's enough for, again, like at least 6 portions. So I just portion that out nicely, so we have food to eat those weekdays when I couldn't meal prep the weekend before. And now it's around 4:30 p.m. Although I didn't eat lunch until 2 o'clock, which means I'm not hungry yet. I know I should have a snack because I still have 2 classes to teach later this evening, and I won't be home until around 10 p.m. So I'm gonna have my little snack dinner, not sure yet, now. And I also don't really like to bring it with me because, first of all, I'm not really gonna have time in between my classes, and two, I just like it fresh a lot more. So if I have the chance, then I like to have it when I make it. So that's what I'm gonna do, and I will show you what I'm having. I'm gonna have the same tortilla wraps what I showed earlier today. I had it for breakfast. I'm gonna have one more slice of that now, and then I still have one more slice for tomorrow. I'm gonna chop the rest of this onion, or just a few slices. But I'm gonna keep the rest for tomorrow. Just wrap it in a silk, wrap it up so that it doesn't stink up the fridge. I'm gonna wash these cocktail tomatoes. I will just put them on the side. Then my protein will be tuna. So this is tuna in a salty brine, so not the oily one, because I just think it's a waste of calories to have the tuna in oil. I will drain this. And actually what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna put it in like a small container like this. Actually gonna chop the red onions finely. Or just a little bit less chunky. Put that one in the tuna. So I'm gonna add around 15 grams of light mayonnaise. Always measure. I always measure out my mayonnaise and my sauces. Those are like the easiest things to misjudge. Normally I have a pretty good sense of portion sizes, but with sauces, cannot be trusted. Also, take some lemon juice. Of course, fresh would be nicer, but just I cannot be bothered getting fresh lemons all the time. So just a few drops of lemon juice. Just gonna like stir this. Maybe add some pepper. Yeah, add some pepper. So I'm trying not adding salt because tuna is in like a salty brine always, so that's already got some salt in it. So I think it's gonna be fine without that. Yeah, it's fine. Of course it could be saltier, but it's not too great to eat a lot of salt. I already had chili, no, I had curry up front. And curry also has higher amount of sodium in it, so let's just be mindful of that. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm just gonna put it on the, remove this away, put it on this tortilla wrap. It's gonna do that. Just like, really like spread this a bit. Then I have this leftover pre-packaged salad. Because it's the expiry date is today, I'm just gonna dump this on here. I'm gonna try to make this into like a roll of some sort. Let's see if I can smash this. Yeah, that's a lot of salad. I shouldn't have done that. Oh well, it will work out. Or maybe not. Yeah, it's breaking. It's breaking. It's not working. It's not working. It's breaking. Yeah, I shouldn't have used this much salad, but oh well, it will keep me full. Let's cut this one. Yeah, it's breaking. Maybe it's the whole wheat wrap as well. It's like not my favorite. Yeah, it's a big mess. It's a lot of salad, but it will do it. I will fast eat this with my cherry tomatoes. There you go, very Instagrammable. Yeah, so could have made the presentation a little bit nicer, but I'm actually in a hurry, so I'm gonna eat this, and if I eat anything else tonight, then I will show it. When I got home from work, I decided to have a protein shake. It's been a long time since I had a protein shake just like that. I put some oat milk into a cup and added about 20-25 grams of protein powder, and I just stirred it up. And I also had a spoonful of this peanut butter, just a really tiny spoon for some fat, and that was my full day of eating. Thanks for watching. Bye.